see what Dad has to say.
Oh shit, this is me. Your your grandfather has such a booming voice. It's hard not to hear him.
Open up me a nice little energy drink before getting the grandpa here.
I have a fucking career.
I forgot he said that.
Oh
I
my
have a
god, that
college.
was so good.
Yeah, that
She
was
was like,
great.
she was like, I got a college degree. I at least have a fucking career.
Yeah. I mean, these days especially, I'm like, I think I know which one's more fucking valuable. Jesus. Like
I'd trade my college degree for one.
like, yeah, I technically have one. Ain't fucking using it. Because it's kind of fucking worthless.
I'm at the point now where like my experience is so much more valuable than my like actual degree that like no one cares about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I even put this on here anymore? This is taking up real estate. What the hell? I guess I do because I paid a bunch of money for it. Got to do something with it. Oh god, I forget Grandpa. I forget what he is. So I swear to God, you're wasting your life.
I think that's pretty much spot on what you had before.
It's Grandpa's just me without when I'm out of breath.
Oh, am I the dad? Oh fuck, I forget which characters I am.
You're good.
I need a little cheat sheet.
What was that? Yeah, probably. I need to keep track of how many characters I chose to play. I'm the narrator. I'm the dad. Is
And
that about?
the
Oh, and the
demons.
demons. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You got a rough
I,
one.
I I forgot how the dad sounded.
Just kind of made like a deep voice, basically.
Oh, Anakin Skywalker type deal, or Obi
Uh,
Wan? Which one?
hold on. Give me what you got, and I'll be able to let you know.
I should go for like a Yoda-esque voice. Father, happy I am.
Uh, I don't know that it was quite like that. Let's
More
see.
has a boner, but's ashamed of it.
Oh, father, I'm happy. Is that what you were looking for?
I think that's what the mom might be looking for out of him.
Dot dot dot.
After this weekend.
Let me see. I guess if I could,
Should I do my third voice and see which one you like?
I mean, you go for whatever works for you, man. Like, you don't have to be
Well,
consistent with it if you don't want.
I think I'll only do the second one. Second one is nice on my voice since I got to really deepen my voice when it comes to the demons.
Alright.
Father, I'm happy.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
I mean, he's not really wrong. Look at the sprite for the dad. Like, he doesn't. I mean, like we said before, he kind of just looks dead inside.
I'm just saying, if you notice, the characters are gray in the family, and him and the grandma are white as fuck. Skin tone, I mean, like,
Yeah.
look,
Uh,
they
wonder-
look gray and on death row, and they're like white as a ghost.
What if dead people are gray text? They die. I still think we're killing grandparents in
yeah.
this flashback. I'm all in on that one.
I feel like that could happen. Honestly, I was wondering, what do you think is the over/under on the mom somehow being involved in that?
I think the I don't know, an accidental gas leak is where I'm going for.
Yeah, like I'm wondering if something like that can happen, because I was thinking back to when you show up at the house and there's outside and there's like, oh, there's the garden and there's a trowel, and I'm like, is this gonna be some buried grandpa in the backyard sort of thing? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe. Mom needs some money too, you know.
Exactly.
He's not gonna give it.
Like, she and him clearly do not get along.
Yeah,
Actions happen.
but how far is this flashback? is it before they killed the kid, or is it after they killed the kid? Is it
It's
before they left him in the apartment, or is it after? Because I
well,
feel like if they
well,
killed him, they would get of plenty of money from
yeah,
them, so they wouldn't have to leave their kids. But I feel like in that situation, they were still broke as fuck, so
yeah,
they had to. So that's why they did the deal with the company.
yeah. I don't know.
That's just what I'm thinking. I don't think they killed them. I just think like I don't know, like because like if they killed them and got the money, why would they need to? Unless they really are just money hungry at that point. Like at that point, they just want money.
I don't. I think it could be that they might just be fucking bad with money. Honestly.
They
Well, there's
blew it
nothing.
all on
There's
bondage,
no.
swings, and soundproofing.
Oh shit. It's true.
And I mean, because it's like they're both working, and the dad has even talked about like seemingly picking up like extra shifts and stuff, which he seems to be already doing to some degree. Yet they're still like, and I get that like sometimes people have like tough situations, but they're still coming here to essentially try and get money out of the grandparents for like a dishwasher and stuff when obviously the mom doesn't really want to. So I'm like, I don't know what exactly is going on with their money situation. I will say,
Well,
go
she's
ahead.
also very prideful.
Yeah.
Also, like in that sense of like she needs money, but she is too prideful to ask for help. Whereas the dad is like, my parents are rich.
I don't know. It could be. I could kind of see it going either way, I guess, on if the parent or grandparents live or die. But I do believe this is before uh, the the kid dies because we basically went right from the school to this, and she was still alive in the cafeteria. So I believe this is prior to that whole situation.
Well, she might have picked up her killing from her mother.
That
So
was honestly something I was thinking of, like maybe they see some shit, and that kind of is
yeah,
part of what
ma-
leads them down where they go.
they see mommy with a pistol shooting grandpa in the head with a pillowcase.
I wasn't even necessarily thinking that they see the kill so much as they might just see them like trying to dispose of it. But yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Something would have to push Ashley to a point where she's like, a person's like, because she had to be unremorseful when the kid died.
yeah, like that's the thing where like I feel like she didn't intend for that to happen, but like you're saying, she did not give a single fuck when it did.
I don't know, Grandpa and Grandma getting killed probably seems like something that would desensitize her to that kind of thing. I'm all in on that.
I hope grandma doesn't get killed though. She seems nice.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is. She
Grandma seems nice.
chill.
Grandpa seems chill because grandpa seems
Yeah.
to be telling the truth. So like, I
Yeah,
don't want him to
yeah,
die either, low
I
key.
like the
So
grandpa.
if we can prevent that death, I would like to do so.
Like, yeah, we gotta let him keep his fucking career.
You
Yeah.
know, like him roasting the mom like that was pretty funny. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a degree. I got a fucking career.
especially when it's like, man, the audacity of this lady to a degree to like, you're coming to them for money, and you're like giving him shit for not having a degree. It's like, I mean, if nothing else, I'm like, that's not probably a great strategy to try and get him to hand you funds.
It's clear that like, because he implied that this isn't the first time or second time that they've done this.
Yeah.
So he's probably sick of that shit too. He's like, oh my god, they only come and see us when they wanted to scalp more money off us. What the fuck?
They use the kids as like leverage in a way.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick if you don't mind. Will
All
we
right.
continue?
I'm back.
I was gonna say I didn't want you to miss anything. We didn't know if there'd be another line about the career coming up, so
Oh, you're good. I just need to get something to drink. Just in case the demons came up and I had to do two of them. That's some bullshit.
I can't wait for the scene where it's just the demons are talking to each other.
Oh gosh.
You're just in purgatory and they're just chatting it up.
The game designer's like, so let's give them paragraphs.
Yeah, like the text box will just expand to just go from the top to the bottom of the screen instead of just being this little section at the bottom.
Just becomes like a get the little icon in the bottom left, and the rest is just text.
It's like tab for next page.
You should have become a lawyer.
That doesn't really fit me.
Yeah. He definitely says that to the Bob at times. I feel like he said that before.
I feel like the mom said this one a few
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
Should have made it fit you.
Either she said that or she said, "I'll make it fit you."
Yeah.
If you say so. You're moaning.
Yeah.
You had such a bright future ahead of you.
Damn.
This fucking bitch ruined you.
I mean, we obviously haven't seen a ton of the dad, so I'm like, I don't know for sure, but I'm like, he could be telling the truth.
Well,
I
his
mean,
dad did want to kill himself at one point in time, so.
yeah.
I wonder how far this drop is.
Is this just gonna be a hospital bill or is someone else taking care of funeral costs? I can't really tell.
Don't talk about my wife that way.
Jesus, alright,
Reals.
Grandpa. Take it down a notch, maybe.
Silence.
I'm not gonna lie, the Grandpa's kind of maybe starting to lose me a little bit.
No, dog.
I'm on Team Grandpa still.
Team Gramps all the
I'm
way.
still on that team a decent amount, but I'm like
Well, like,
this sort of this next line that we're looking at now, like this is the sort of thing where to me it feels like I'm kind of starting to see maybe why he wound up with the mom.
Yeah, I can see it.
They are in his house.
They both make it fit.
So, I think when you're giving him money, though, I feel like, to a certain extent, like,
Yeah.
he's probably annoyed because, like, at one point in time, he probably thought his son did have a bright future. Then he met a girl and ruined it. So he works a 9 to 5 when he could be having a career like his dad.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have to worry about money, but he chose love, obedience, sexy, kinky sex, I guess, over a career.
Yeah, seems that way.
I'm the man of the house. When I speak, you shut up and listen. Good. I can't believe how fast you've forgotten basic manners. Seeing as I'm being scalped for a bunch of money again. Must be thanks to your...
He spits right on the floor for your grandmother to clean.
wife. What kind of whore of a woman gets pregnant at 15 anyways?
No, damn!
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
Alright, maybe some of his convictions are in light of truth.
Let's say this is something I'm like, alright, Grandpa, I'm like, maybe take it down just a notch or two. Maybe just a little bit, like.
Grandpa, we're at 11 here. We need like a solid 6.
Like
about now.
the fucking career was great. Stick with that. Like that was fantastic.
Disgusting.
It takes 2 to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. That's honestly kind of how I feel about that sort of thinking. Is I guess all I'll say. Like you got 2 people involved in that, so you know.
She tricked you into it, I tell you. She just wants my money. I mean, I don't know if she tricked him into it, but I can guarantee she just wants his money.
Yeah, I think she just wants his money now. I don't think that was. I wouldn't expect that would be her intention at 15. I think that was just like something that happened, you know.
Oh yeah, that line also gives me bonus death flags for him.
Yeah, I don't. It could still go either way. Ah,
As if I'd give you any now. Even after I die, it'll all go to the church. So please don't kill me and look for my safe.
Or changing my will.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. Don't tie me with some Christmas lights and have me change some paperwork. That would be a little too on the nose and very unfortunate for me. Especially don't eat me.
I don't know how to say that word.
pious?
That's very pious of you, Father.
That's very curious of you, Father. Honestly, if I hadn't gotten the kids tested, I wouldn't even believe they're yours. I mean, honestly, I think that they would just like rent someone, like their neighbor's kids, like, okay, we just need to take you out here. We'll split Grandpa's money 50-50 this time. We also need to borrow your car again, so it looks like we have a car and we're doing well. Which kind of goes against the whole we're not doing well, so we need money thing, but I could see it.
Yeah. I mean, there was the mention of out with like the swings of how Andrew essentially it said like he talked about like, oh yeah, he pushed Ashley on it a bit when she was younger, but also made mention of like when they were living here. So I guess that means that, especially since they had Andrew with, I don't know how old the dad is, but at least when the mom was 15, I assume I would certainly hope that he's around the same age, like within at least like a year or so, year or two maybe. Like even that, like, eh. But
Well, are we just gonna blast by when he just said I got the kids tested?
I was gonna
Like he
say
did that. Are we just gonna blast by that? Like he
no.
didn't just say that?
That I was about to round about to that because I was like, and so presumably like they showed up with like a baby, like a newborn infant,
Yeah, you're right.
and he's like fucking get some blood out of that kid. Let's get some blood out of you to make sure this shit's legit. And I'm like, damn man, like they don't just hand out newborns, you know. I mean, I guess maybe if you
Found one.
adopt, like technically they kind of do, but I don't think that they were going to that length.
Yeah, welcome to the adoption center for freshmen in high school.
Yeah, like I don't think that they would give like 15-year-olds that. Like,
Like, what if we just rent them for some money?
yeah, like that's
Split
kind
it
of
halfway. Find a friend that could borrow a car that could drive legally.
it's like, man, every time the game kind of makes you be like, oh, maybe this person isn't just an asshole or a piece of crap. It's sort of just like, actually.
The grandma's supposed to talk a lot of shit then.
I'm waiting for the grandma to start spewing some shit, you know?
Grandma's just the mastermind behind everything. She has demons in her,
Yeah.
and they all have to have paragraph sentences.
Let's not do that.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they didn't
That
even
doesn't
know.
fucking know.
They didn't even.
You did. You did what? When?
That's like,
Hey, Grandpa could say next month. Or, well, I did it last month, it won't be as bad.
I guess, but I mean, is it just me or is that like an even further level of fucked up?
Yeah, I mean, to be
Well-
fair though, like they are 15, so like they're teen parents in his like house with like babies and shit. So like,
And
know.
he probably not fucked. He probably forked over money to help with the hospital bills, and then forked over even more money to take care of the kid.
Yeah.
So probably let's just say in the timeline, right? They got pregnant at 15, had the baby at 16, and then stayed probably at his house till they were like 20. Maybe if you want to give them 18, 20, moved out of their house, and he probably still forked over money to help them even more.
Yeah.
So, because he cares about his son, clearly. He does in his own way of showing it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
but he
has
has
a way of showing
every
it.
right. He has every right to be mad though.
Yeah.
Like for him, like his son he probably was very smart in school. So like him ruining it for getting a girl pregnant any parent would be mad at the moment,
Yeah.
and still be mad. So, like, not trying to justify what he did, but in a certain extent, you can understand why he's this way,
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I get that. Like, I was going to say, like, I was just like, man, the fact that you apparently did it without them even knowing is kind of like, wow.
The
Like,
Well, the only question I have is, where are her parents at?
I don't know.
Killed him for money.
I mean, who knows? Like, maybe they had an even worse response to the whole teen pregnancy thing.
I'll probably disowned her.
Maybe. Or maybe we get context about that at some point.
Wait for Grandpa to blurt it out. Yeah, they're yours, unfortunately. I got rid of the key phlegm I needed to do his line before I started that. That's my bad. Andrew's a good kid, so that's fine. The girl's just like her mother. Don't spare the rod with that one. Believe me, you.
We're not raising them using violence.
They'll grow up to be like me into way too much BDSM stuff.
Andrew, probably. Leyley sounds like the one that would be like, get on your hands and knees.
Yeah.
Like, she seems to be the one that would be the instigator, whereas Andrew would be like, I'm just gonna let this happen. We clearly saw what was about to go down on that couch. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I think that they will be. I think, I guess if we're really having if we're having this discussion, thinking back to the vision and the burial route, I think Andrew would probably, dear God, I think Andrew would probably be the more dominant one in that sort of relationship, actually, because he was the one who was like grabbing under her her like a choker and stuff. It was like, well, get up, well, come here and stuff. Like I think that if it went to that degree, he might kind of take control, honestly.
I know, there was that dream.
All the choices we make in the game is just determining who's the bigger dom.
In fact, they're not raising you at all.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Let's make Andrew into a lawyer. And the girl we can send to boarding school.
Man, he really wants a lawyer.
Yeah, to divorce them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, let's make Andrew into a lawyer, then it could get you separated from her, and we could just ship off the girls to somewhere else.
But like in an alternate universe, them being separate would probably boost Andrew's success.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like
Like, sadly.
it would help Andrew. I feel like it would probably ruin Ashley even worse than she already is.
Thinking about it, the fact that they sold out their kids probably means Grandpa's either tapped or dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still in the
Jesus. This family's all sorts of... apparently it runs in the family is all I'm gonna say.
And you're not getting a dime from me.
We're not here for money.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Fuck you, Grandpa. The one-sided conversation continues on.
Oh god, there's more? Alright.
Your father seems more alive today than usual.
Mom gave him the rod.
Or angrier, anyway.
What's on the TV?
There's a church service on TV.
Okay. Asked and answered.
Game let you go outside.
I think it'll let you go back outside, yeah. Is there something that you want to look at out here?
Not particularly.
Oh,
I was just curious.
gotcha.
I know they told you to put your stuff upstairs, so I'm like, we just go outside. We've seen weirder hidden stuff before.
Yeah.
There's just a circle of demons out there like, we want to discuss something with you.
The women are chatting away.
Okay, that's it. All right.
Grant dodged his
I was like, shit.
voice lines there.
I was like, shit. All right, I'm about to have a one-sided conversation for a few minutes, and game's like, nah.
I fluffed my pillow. I was getting ready to recline. I was like, here it comes.
Yeah, so was I. I was leaned back. I was like, I ain't got to voice anything. I'm good. How come I had to do, me and you had to do work, and fucking Grant didn't have to do shit? Just a
Right.
one-sided conversation by the narrator. Here be the Holy Bible, as well as various instructional books. Alright, so this is a very religious knitting, etiquette, gardening, even parenting 101.
At least the gardening book looks like it's working for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
This bookshelf is just for show, huh?
Yep.
All this religious stuff. I wonder if there's an option to go against the demons.
Oh, okay. We're dropping off our bags here. Got it. I was like, why? What? I was like, what? What happened for a second?
You're not allowed to enter the other bedrooms.
Okay. Do we want to keep going or do we want to stop? Because imagine some shit might start going down after we drop off our bags.
I guess we could stop. Because I don't want shit to start and then me having to leave. That would suck. I want to see if they die.